Hello everyone, welcome. My name is Adam J. Pestridge and this is a no-nonsense spotlight review, and today we're reviewing FS Global Real Weather. So we're here in the Grand Canyon, and what we see here at the moment is the default weather to what P3Dv5 say is at the Grand Canyon right now. Now at the end of this review I'm going to give it a score out of 10, and I'm just going to show you the basic features for this weather app. It's a very easy layout for the menu system. It's its final release as well. This is not a beta product or an alpha product. This is in its final public release, and I must say I was impressed by the performance for the sim that it gives me. So let's pause this right here. We're going to bring up the app. Very simple layout. There's about 3 or 4 modes of operation that you can choose. The main ones are static and dynamic. So we're just going to quickly click a couple of buttons. It's going to download the weather information and it's going to throw it into the sim very easily. So you've got your static and you've got your dynamic. The difference between the two is static, basically the weather information does not change throughout your session. Dynamic, it will update every 5 or 10 minutes. It's very easy to integrate, to install the weather profile into your sim, and as you can see it changes it a lot. Now if we look at the actual METAR information, this information, I've got my mobile in my hand right now, and the METAR information for the Grand Canyon is identical to what I'm seeing in this app. So this is 100% accurate, and even more accurate than what P3Dv5 says that for the Grand Canyon it is. Of course, it's a clear sky, there is not much weather here, but look at what it does to the horizon. It really does add a layer of immersion, I feel, to the sim. It changes what the landscape kind of looks like as well, because there's lighter shadows within the Grand Canyon Valley there that I didn't notice before. When we had different types of clouds over, it cast obviously different types of shadows, but there is also some sort of hazy atmospheric thing going on. Now I was saying that there's a couple of other modes of operation here. There is also a historic mode and a kind of download and load operation as well, so where you can actually set your own profiles. Okay, you can pretty much download the weather information for any given area in the world and save it to your hard drive, right? Save it as a profile and call it stormy, or you know, fair, or whatever you want, and then load it in at a later date and location, and basically you can kind of create profiles for every weather scenario. So if there's a particular weather pattern you want to fly in, you can quickly load it in, and you can make as many profiles as you like. And I just think that's a great feature to add. I've not actually noticed that feature in other weather programs. It just, you can either customize it, or you can load historic or live weather. But the fact is that you can save weather profiles for the future and load them in wherever you want. I think that's pretty cool. Now if you're buying it off the sim market website, or any website for that matter, just be careful. There is a version 4 product and there is a version 5 product of this. Buy the one that is for the right sim, because either or will not work for the other sim. This is the ultimate weather engine, I feel, for P3Dv5. It gives you the best real weather experience for your simulator. This has slight features that include real upper and lower air winds, cloud types, clear air turbulence, icing, historic weather, weather reporting, and flight planning, and compatibility with ATC and AI traffic. Now, that's the blurb that's on the website, and all of that is totally true. That's everything I've experienced with this, and the best thing is, does not take a performance hit on your sim. Now, I'm a streamer. I stream on YouTube, I stream on Twitch. I also fly without streaming, and to be honest, when I'm streaming, this is the weather program that I personally use because of the performance saving for my sim. Obviously, when you're streaming and you're using your sim as a flight sim, your PC as a flight sim, it's a lot of load to take on your PC. So having this weather app which is kind of like a bare bones weather app. It doesn't do a lot of fancy stuff, you know. It doesn't have a weather radar map or anything like that. It just does what it needs to do, and that's give you accurate weather for your sim. And really nice looking as well. All it does is change the weather. It doesn't have textures built within it. It doesn't have, you know, anything like that. It's just basic, basically. Okay, so I mean, for me, I highly recommend this. If you've got a low end to mid PC, this is the one you want. Forget Active Sky or anything like that, because to be honest, it does have a performance hit if you use Active Sky. The only other weather engine that I have seen like this that does not affect your performance is a free one that was for FSX that still works in version 4 and version 5. But this is basically that. I would highly recommend this. So basically, wrapping up now, the end, what is my review score and what is my recommendation? My recommendation is that if you don't have a great fast PC and you're looking for a final build of a public weather program, this is the one you want to go for. If you've got a high-end PC and you don't mind experimenting, then sure, try other ones. They're just as expensive as this one, but this one's a final build. This is a public release. This is it. Probably not going to get any more updates as the future goes on, but who knows? You never know. Anyway, I give this rate at 8 out of 10. I give it the thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next review, guys. Thanks for watching.